Hi, this is Ingrid, and I'm just following up with some of the requests that I've received. So I had a request asking me to be more specific when it came to some of the tools of the program. So I am going to go over some of the things that both GA and Gamanon, the support group for Gamblers Anonymous, have that can be applied when you are trying to look for additional help. So the first one I think we talked about was meetings, which happen regularly. The second one is a sponsorship. I didn't mention that there's also a phone list that GA members and Gamanon members also receive, so that when there's a question or when there is something that needs to be addressed that the couple is struggling with, they can use their phone list. Or individual GA members can also use other members of GA to help them when they're struggling. The other things that is provided is a lot of literature. There's a lot of literature that can be mailed to people's homes, and also you can purchase at some of those meetings. We also have the tools of writing. They actually recommend that sometimes you do some writing so that you can reflect a couple of months later and see how much you've grown throughout your meetings and throughout the transitions. The other thing that I spoke to you about also, I didn't speak to you about, was a pressure relief meeting. And pressure relief meetings are meetings that the gambler and the significant other have. And it's a critical step because it helps in the recovery process. It's an opportunity for the gambler to actually come clean and admit all the debts and start fresh. In a pressure relief, you write down all the financial information, all the debts that has been accrued, and then always prioritizing home expenses and children involved. It is for sure the gambler's responsibility to pay off all debts that have been incurred throughout the marriage, and the spouse or the significant other is encouraged not to finance or to take part in consolidating debt or paying off any of the gambler's debt. The other thing that we have is called a sit down, okay? And these are actual people from the program that volunteer their time and volunteer their own experience. So when you're having an issue, they can either meet you somewhere with your significant other, or they can come to your home. And it's designed to really help couples that are struggling with unresolved issues. So they come into your home, they listen to each one individual and share their experiences with how they handle a similar situation. So there are many avenues to have a productive, healthy, guiltless home environment. And once all those things come out, you are on the path of both recovery, both you and your significant other, let that be whether it's a child or whether it's a spouse or just somebody that you're living with that you love and want to help. It is the gambler's responsibility to make sure that he is working his own program and working on his own recovery, while the other person is working their own program and working on their own recovery. Well, I hope this has been helpful to the people that have reached out to me and said they need more information. There's a lot of literature. There's phone lists that you can get at the meetings. There are sponsorship. There's sit downs for struggling couples. There's pressure relief that work on budget and making your home, your income a priority as far as paying all your bills. Remember, it is never, ever your responsibility, if you're not a gambler, to be paying off debts or consolidating. It is strictly the gambler's responsibility to make restitution. And with that, I leave you and have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.